5 yards.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback drops back.
Caught quickly. Breaks loose at the 45.
Big play in enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And he's sacked. The defense got there quickly, but was it too quick? There's a flag on the field.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards and that 1st down.
The Buffaloes with 1st and 10 here. Single back takes the handoff.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. Trucks through the defender. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the Buffaloes are on the move here.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back in coming up with that conversion.
And the Buffaloes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The tight end has got it. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for offense, looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down and goal upcoming. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Come up 2 yards from the goal line. Can they punch it in here on 3rd down? It's press coverage now from these DBs. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And we're able to get him down. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. And it's good right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here comes a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Tough position. 2nd and long from their own 12. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes a quick grab. He's swarmed by the defense.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. The Rebels will send their punt team onto the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Time for just one more play here in the first quarter. Handoff to the back. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On first down, it's play action. Bringing pressure. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. So second down after the incompletion. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. The Buffaloes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Can he get there on the ground? They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting fourth down and inches. And the Buffaloes will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Give it to the back again. And the Buffaloes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. First and 10 play coming up. And the runner takes off to his right. Oh, there's the stiff arm. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
The Buffaloes trying to cash in here in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. He's going to hand this off. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Receiver in motion now. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for his back. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this 4th down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Rebels offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Can he take it all the way? Touchdown, Colorado. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. Both takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Extra point splits the uprights. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. For the sack on first down, it's second down. And he'll set up to throw. He'll take a deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. That's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? Looking to make a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Returner tackle right there. That's what will start the drive. And the Buffaloes offense is back out there on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception or maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Crosses the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Penalty sets him back, makes it first and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Powers through. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Here's the second down play. Linebackers making some adjustments now. They look to throw it here on second down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Goes it too far over everyone's head and incomplete. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of a half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Got it. So they have to come up with something here on third down after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
So on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. This one will be a 60-yard attempt. Can he get it there? And he's got it. A booming kick. What a howitzer.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First half clock with just 7 seconds remaining for this first down play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Passes the 40. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. There's contact on the throw. And the pass falls incomplete on the final play of this first half. Minter's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Buffaloes will kick this away to begin the second half. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. He's found some room at the 45. An explosive play moves the ball across midfield. He'll spot it at the 38.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
And he's brought down after a big first down game. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. And now the running back's got it again. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Oh, it's snapped to the back.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
score badly. Likely 4-down territory. Here comes 3rd and goal. And the call is a quarterback sneak.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Now the try here for the extra point. Extra point good. They trail now 17-10. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. And the wideout goes in motion. And they'll use the ground game here. Powerful running here. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. On the run here, taking a deep shot. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
And the Buffaloes will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. and he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. The Rebels will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Here's the handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it back at the 28-yard line.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. So off the play fake there, the big tight end gets open downfield.
I love this call right here. Anytime you can run the football, eventually it opens up play action. Linebackers and safeties' eyes are in the backfield. They lose the tight end completely, and a quarterback throws that one on rhythm for a nice gain.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Hands off to the left. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
The Buffaloes will have 1st and 10 here. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Off play action, he's looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run And a great job with that play action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Same tailback, another carry. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll run it here. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, and he's likely going to go over the century mark.
And then 1st down, right back to the running game. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Handoff to the single back. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Smart play to keep it on the ground, to try to keep that clock moving. But there's still a lot of work here on 3rd down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands and work his magic.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. The backs got it. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the 1st down. First down, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. It's a highlight reel diving catch there.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And they've got the recovery. The offense goes right back to work now.
Well, they needed the onside kick, and they come up with it. Remember, they don't need a touchdown here. Let's see if the defense on the other side can hold them to prevent the go-ahead score.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field.
A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
That's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they stuff him on third and short. Defense knew it was coming. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. And the same runner's got it again.
No, he didn't make it. He did not get there. What a huge play by this defense late in this tight game.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, you can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.